Hello everybody and welcome back to Danny and Son's Realtech mod pack. So today I would like to do some sorting. I think we need to make some bits and pieces. So I've got my clipboard here. Let's have a look at that. So we didn't tick off these. We did this one last time. I haven't done the night vision yet, but we'll have to do that when we go to the nether. So between episodes, what I was doing, because it was basically just coming end of autumn, I think. So I farmed up a whole load of pumpkins. As you can see on the left hand side at the bottom, I got 667 pumpkins I was farming. That took a bit of a while. Didn't video it because of course it would be very boring me running around hacking at those. I went to that mine shaft and dug up a few rails, got to about 100 I think. Fought a few mobs and that didn't actually do too badly in that case. And then after that I went and did a bit of fishing. Oh, and I went off and mined some cinnabar up. Actually that was quite fun, because of course the cinnabar would happen to be with some more tunnels, so again it was a mob fight, but I'm not going to record that stuff because it's probably a bit dull. So anyway, let's have a look. XP drain, tap, tank and tap. Let's look at that one first. No, let's have a look at this one I want to show you first of all. It's not going to work, so let's have a look at that. What I want to show you is I was having a go at trying to see a simple way of sorting the items out of here that I want to get extract out of this before it goes into the jump over here into here. So what I've got, there's all snow everywhere of course, and you've got to watch the snow, especially on that windmill. I was trying to get extract out of here the flint, so I've put an extractor in here and it was trying to take items, but of course this thing will take any item, so I have to be a bit smarter than that. So I'm going to look at that next time, and then of course it would push the items through here to be smelted and come into this chest. So I tried that, it doesn't work. Get rid of this. No, that's horrible. You can't see what's going on. So there might be something in here. Unfortunately you can't see if there's anything in this. That's a bit irritating, but there we are. What's that now? We've got it. Oh yes. Oh, you can do that. Didn't know you could do that. So that was my my pack from when I went mining actually. Let's pick it up. Because I'm still using the backpack for mining expeditions when I've got the non-armor on. So in fact, let's just put it down here. Yeah, I'll empty that out at some stage or other. I don't think there's anything very interesting there. No. So today I'd like to make some more bits and pieces. In fact, the one I've actually got on me here, let's look at this one first because I didn't put this in my thing. The one probe bauble. Now what this does is you're looking at this chest here and you press shift, it doesn't show you anything. And also here I'm pressing shift and you do see here that what we've got in here is the number of items. Is that actually a case of, or does that always work? Let's just move this. I'm not sure whether that's because I've got it in my inventory or not. Let's have a look now. Press shift. Now you can see it, yeah. Sometimes it does work and sometimes it doesn't work. Press shift on this one. No, it doesn't tell me anything useful. So I think this, when you put this into your bauble slot, and let's have a look at the recipe for this first of all. It's a one probe with gold nuggets, and not too expensive. One comparator, one gold nugget, and one redstone. It's not a very difficult thing to make this. So you shove that into our bauble slot. It goes into the head slot there, and then I think. Yeah, now you can see what's in the oak chests. So you're pressing shift on it, you can see what's in these chests, which is actually quite nice. Can we see it in the backpack? No, we can't see it in the backpack, but you can see it in chests. So that might help find things, because I'm pretty useless at that. I must be honest with you. Look at this one over here. Yeah, you got lots of stuff in there. Basically been dealing with the mob farm a bit, but I'd like to sort this out a bit more. So let's have a look at what we need to do today. Oh yeah, I was looking at skulls and heads. Now maybe look if there are any uses for these things. So the only uses of this, oops, I'm just done, press the wrong one now. Let's right click it instead. All I can see you can do with this is to make Valentine's blocks, or you can chisel it into gunpowder. Next one, Valentine's blocks, or you can chisel it into rotting flesh. Both not exactly useful. This one might be the most useful one of all because we can make a wither out of it. We actually do have some uses for this, which is better than the other one with the boss muffler, but not that many uses. and a skeleton, again Valentine's blocks. So what's this one here? Aerial interface and Magneticraft. Okay, so we do need to get some with the skeleton skulls at some stage, I guess, if we're going to do Magneticraft, which of course we will be doing. So anyway, that was what I was looking at there to see what was going on. So what I want to have a look at is let's get rid of this. So it's all to do with mob grounding utilities. So we need to make, I'd like to make a singularity tank. That's not too bad. And also to make some tanks. So I want to make a couple of these singularity tanks. So we need some glass. I don't think I've got any glass actually. Let's go have a look. Certainly I've got 10 pieces. Have we got some sand around here? 54. It's not a huge amount. Let's do about 20 of these. Let's shove those into that and then put that back into here like this. 24 will be enough? Yeah, I think so. So while those are smelting, we're going to have to do something else, aren't we? So I'm going to look at now is I'm going to have a look at, I've got a chest here with the Magneticraft stuff in it. And one of the things you can make is electric cables. And the recipe for that, the one I used was 4 pieces of leather around an ingot. Well, I suppose 4 pieces of wool would probably be quite sensible too, because we've got plenty of wool. We're getting lots from the spiders as it happens, because we're getting lots of string, so maybe that's a good one. But you can then double that with a Magneticraft one as well. So what these allow you to do, I also need a connector, like a couple of connectors with it. Allows you to connect things together. So we don't have to use wires like this. We can actually do it slightly differently. I think what we can do is we can let's remove this one, for example. Would that be a good place to do it? Yes, let's say that's a good place to remove this one, because this is actually cooking at the moment. It's cooking our sand for us. So if I remove this, the sand will stop cooking, of course, because it's going to run out of power some stage, and now it's losing voltage. So maybe it finishes there, maybe not. So what I think you can do with this, you can put this down and it connects directly to these machines like this. And then you can also put the connector on this one. So you can put a connector on the end of it, like that. And actually that looks quite sweet, doesn't it? And then we need to go and get our cable, which I have forgotten, over here, and get it so it's linking in. So I don't need to have all of those bits with me, never mind. We'll soon put those back again. It's a bit awkward with all this snow around at the moment, but let's just see if we can shift click that one to this one here. Yeah, we can. So we can then connect that like that. So what I was exploring about was, how can I connect this power to another mod? So for example, Immersive Engineering. I haven't found a way yet, but I think there is a way, because in the config files it's got ratios between watts and FE, which is Forge energy, or Tesla energy. So let me just I want to put this stuff back down time. I think it's also night time, so I better have a quick sleep again. I've got to wait till night time, haven't I? Is it night time now? Yes, it's night time. 28. I think it's 27. It's night time. It doesn't take too long, fortunately. Oops, I'll pick that up. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I knew I came over here for something. One thing I did make. Well, I think it's in here. Nope. It's not in there either. It must be in the chest over here. We can actually should be able to see this one, yes, of course. So I built an LV capacitor, and the recipe for that is also fairly straightforward, nothing special at all. So look at the recipe for this one. 3 pieces of iron, 1 piece of lead, 2 pieces of copper, wood planks, and a redstone, and that makes an LV capacitor. And what I was trying to do is I was going to see whether or not I could actually link that to anything. So for example, let's put it down here like that. And you'll see the top face becomes an input. If we go and get the hammer, I don't think I can shift any other tab. I can shift the top, and then it becomes an output. or not disconnected. I don't think you can do that on any other face, maybe underneath. Oh, we can, good. So we can do it on this face. So what I was hoping to do is to be able to put down a cable in it to connect, but unfortunately it doesn't connect, as you can see. So that's not one way to be able to do that. The other way was to use connectors, of course. We could try using connectors, but again, they don't properly connect as far as I know. Ooh, we'll have to try that. Maybe that does work. Let's have a look. Because if that works, then we've got a good solution. No, it did pick up both. Too good. And we can actually share the two together. Now, where can I take some power from? This pole here. So let's put this down. What's it going to do? Let's put this down here. Let's put it on top of it, a connector. Try again. Oh, it's fitting my hand, don't I? It does actually look as though that's connecting. So there's 0 IF in there, which is basically the equivalent to forge energy. So let's see if we can connect this one to there. So let's shift click this pole at the top here, shift right click that, and then connect that to that. Now does it? Oh, it's working, fantastic. Aha! So there you are. So that is compatible with Immersive Engineering power. Now that's great. So that means we can make the windmill, and the windmill generates 200 RF or 200 FE. So we'll have to do that one. Now let's have a look at what I was doing before. Oh, we just need to go and get the glass, don't I? I didn't think those connected up before, but there we are. I'm very glad that they do. So now, where's it gone to? The output just is over here. Well, I'm going the long way around today, aren't I? It's too much snow around, it's completely confusing me. Oh, I got 50. Maybe that's a good thing. So I wanted to make a singularity tank. We need to at least make 2 of these. So what do we need? Iron. Missing iron. So let's get a 32. That's all we've got. Right, we can make 8 of those. We're not going to make 8 of those. We'll make 4, I think. And one of those we're going to convert to being this. So we need a hopper, some iron bars, and another piece of a singularity tank, which we've got, and 2 eyes of ender. Now, eyes of ender are not going to be a big problem these days, are they? So let's take 2 of those and get the blaze powder out of where? Oh, actually, I've just noticed I've got ender pearls, and I don't need those in there, do we? Let's just put those to there. Of course, having done that was a bit daft. It took the ones out I'd already put in, so I'll just get 2 of those out of there, and then we can make the eyes of ender. So what are we missing from this to make this one now? A hopper and some iron bars. Iron bars, I think they are. If we've got any, they'll be in this chest here. No. Tell you, this makes life a bit easier. You don't have to go and right click everything all the time, just press shift. So iron bars and a hopper. So hopper's no big deal. Let's get some wood out of the system. I need to get some wood growing as well, by the looks of it. So let's look at the uses of that. Let's do that on ourselves first of all. Let's have a look if I can get the uses out of this, and we can probably get it quicker, but it might be a bit difficult. I want to get a chest recipe, and hopefully it's right at the very beginning. Let's do it like, oh, I can't. Okay, I'm going to have to do it the hard way. Didn't want to do this, don't ask me why. Never mind. So that'll give us a hopper and iron bars. I don't see where we've got iron bars yet. Probably got some somewhere around, because I know where they'll be. They'll be in here, won't they? Yep. Having a few extras, not a big deal. So now we should be able to make this thing, the XP drain. And the last one I wanted to make was the XP tap, and I think that's that one. So what's that? 1 piece of obsidian, 3 pieces of iron. No big deal. We've got enough obsidian for the time being. And we'll have to get some more, of course. So that was with the bottom. So I can't see it because I've got the I've got the Dxtory frame rate showing up on that one, so I can't see it in that one. So I think that's everything. So let's go and see if we can. Oh, there is something else. We've got some hopperducts. I think hopperducts exist in this mod pack as well. Hopperducts, which are those? Magneticraft hopperducts, created hopperducts. This one here. Oh, is that a filter? I have to look what that one does because I'm not 100% sure. Here we go, hopperducts. So 1 piece of wood, planks, and 3 pieces will give me 4. And that might be enough. We'll make at least 8 in that case. So I've got wood with me. Might be some wood in here actually. Yeah, we've got 3 pieces of wood. So let's make the hopperducts. Oh, not enough iron. So we're going to want. Oh, have I really run out of iron in there? Okay, let's go and get some iron out of the chest. And I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to use my hammer again. Oh, there should be plenty of iron in here. Look, 3. Yeah, a stack. I've got enough space for a stack. I'm going to have to go to the mine and dig up a whole bunch of that. Because I normally can't carry it, so it's a bit of a nuisance. Let's have a look. 3. Let's put those in. Oh, did I double? Oh, unfortunately, I double clicked that. Never mind. I'm sure we'll use them up as it is. So I'll just put this board on that so it's out of the way. It's empty, so it doesn't matter for the time being. So we have the absorption hopper, and the absorption hopper is probably full of XP. Well, it is because we've seen that already. Oh, nice bit of lag. A very nice bit of lag. Probably because of the amount of noise and the hoppers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hoppers here and I'm going to feed those into these chests. So I suppose the best way to do that is to do it like this if I can. Do you know, just a second, I'm going to have to turn it on because I can't hear a word I'm saying because of the mobs are so loud. So we'll just quickly turn this on and grind them up a bit. That'll quieten them down for a bit. And there are witches in there, so with a bit of luck we'll get some interesting stuff as well. So I'm actually not that familiar with hopperducts. I've not used them very much, but I would like to take it into this chest, and we've got 2 exits. I think 1 exit we'll use for the tanks. So let's put the tanks up here. Singularity tanks here like this. If I do it set like that, we should be able to then come to the hopper and then set the X side. Which side is it now? Let's have a look. I think it is probably east. So the east side here. Let's click that to east. Fluids. See if that. No, wrong side. Okay, so that's east. So that must be there for the south side. Let's try that one. No, so it must. Well, you know, choices. So it must be the north side then. Yeah. And sure enough, that's filled up that, or it's going to fill that up, and that should. Does it not link across? Maybe it only links downwards. I'm not sure how to transfer items of fluids around yet. We'll have to sort that out. So I don't need these ladders on here. So what we're going to do now is to jump up here and pick up that ladder, and put these into the chests here. So what we can then do, of course, is we can. I think. I'm not 100% sure which way around to click this actually. Let's shift click it that way. And I should be able to run these down through here. Now how does this work if I connect these? Do they connect into that? I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out. Maybe I have to use ordinary hoppers instead of hopperducts to get the items into that, and I'm not sure if it's going into this chest or out of it. So let's now set, so that's the north side, so that's probably the west side, huh? I keep clicking on the wrong bit. No, of course it's not, it's the east side. You know, I probably should have known that. Yeah. So I think it's moving these out of here, as you can see. So they're probably going to the hoppers, but I'm not sure whether it's going the wrong way. So let's just break one of these things here. There's a whole load of stuff in there, wasn't there? They're right at the top of it, but I probably haven't got enough inventory space anyway, so yeah, because I haven't been picking them up. So what happens if I click on the hopper, if I click on these chests? Does this allow it to travel that way? And can I go up here, press shift and then come up to this one, and then I would have to go across over here somewhere to do this other side. Oops. Why did that hurt? Now, if I take something out of here, and of course I can't because my inventory is so full I can't do anything. That was a bit after me. Anyway, I will sort that out because I picked up some. Where did it go to? There was some gunpowder lying around here. Have I got any space in any of these chests? Yes, I have. Good. Let's just put the. Nope, I'm not picking it up. I'm sure it hasn't despawned, so something's happened to that. Oh, the absorption hopper was picked up, of course, yes. If it gets dropped on the floor, obviously. So that's not going out of there. I don't need to, that was just in the way because it's just in the way, basically. I was trying to find a place to put it. Let's just put it down, say, somewhere else. In fact, I haven't got a space for it. That's fantastic. So if that doesn't connect sideways, does it connect underneath? That's the other question. Let's put another tank. No, it's not connecting. I have to figure that out, don't I? Okay, so can we do the same thing with the hopper ducts this way? If I can't, I just make hoppers and do it that way. And then anything in here will go into that. So nothing's going in there or there. Okay, I'm going to have to make some hoppers and do that. Oh, it's night time. Let's have a quick sleep. Again, it's night time. So hoppers is probably the solution for that one. There is a creeper just over that way. Okay, that's fairly normal actually. Behind the mob farm. Now he's either, let's get my weapon out just in case he's hiding around here. There's usually something around. Oh yeah, there he is, look. I'm going to have to light this up or something like that. Alright, got him. I don't like creepers being around the place, so it's a good idea just to get rid of them. And there's probably a spawning area over here. I probably can light it up as it happens. Let's press F7 and see where he's coming from. I'm not 100% sure if he's not coming out of here. I'd be surprised. But I've got a feeling it would be coming. I don't know. Maybe he's just spawning here somewhere. Tell you what we can do. We can put a few lanterns down here just to clear up the area a bit more. Because I really don't want them spawning around here. There's one spot there. I don't care about that one spot. That'll be chances of something actually spawning on there is low, but of course that means it's going to happen. Okay, let's just light that up like that so that they won't be spawning much in front of the here. That'll do, I think. Because of the lanterns should keep them at bay. Let's put one more down here. There's no red lights, that's good. That should get rid of them now, so we shouldn't have any problems with them anymore. Oops, don't really do that, do I? Let's break it. You can break that with your hand anyway. Hopper ducts are a bit like hoppers, but cheap in comparison to hoppers. How much of wood have I got here? 7. Let's take. Oh, I've got no space. Let me just make some space. Get rid of the iron bars for one thing, because we're not going to need those for a while. We've got 2 ladders. I think I've got a space for ladders. I think I put ladders in here too. Five. We'll make 3 hoppers. And at least we have that, because there are 3 double chests, so they should sort. But I'm not 100% sure if they sort double chests. And iron, I've got some over here. So what we can now do is get rid of that one. I don't need that either. I should be able to right click these away. Yeah, I've got a little bit of space. So what I want to do is put this one down. We'll do that now as it happens. We'll make sure we put it down somewhere sensible where I'm usually busy. I think maybe in the base here, just here would probably be a good space. Let's put it down here. I'll stone underneath that. Okay, good. And then we can stand on that and get rid of our XP. It makes good noises. So we have some XP stored up, and at least it's safe in there. I don't know how much XP it will take. We'll find out. Right, I'm empty. No more XP. I'm completely inexperienced. Right, so let's go and see if we can set up those hoppers to extract stuff into those chests. And that's the goal, really. There's another creeper over there. I don't know where that creeper is, actually. I'm going to have to go and do some exploring and find out where that creeper is. So let's get rid of these hopper ducts here. And on go. So all we need to do now, of course, is to put the hoppers down here. Well, if you know about hoppers, they're actually quite, I found out just today, they're actually quite surprising. So I don't know whether it's going in this way or the other way. Let's have a look. That's stuck. 64 going in there. Let's see if there's anything coming into this chest at all. No, nothing. So maybe I've got them the wrong way around. Let's go up to the top, press shift. So yeah, it's hard to, I'm just not 100% sure. Let's just remove this one. I'll go down a bit here and then remove this one. And then put it on this way. I think it might be, oh, I can't do it. Yes, I can. Now what's that got in it? 10, so that's working. That's pulling in gunpowder, as you can see. So I need to get this one dug up. Let's do that. A bit hard when you're actually in the middle of air, as it were. And I've got to get that onto there. So what I'll do is I'm going to remove this hopper here and this one here. We're going to walk onto this one so we can use that as a standing point. So therefore we should be able to do it like this, and then that's above this where we're going to put the next hopper. Hopefully it does work. I'm not 100% sure. Can I get out of here? Yes, I can. So let's put those hoppers back again. Oh, I'm to that. Where's the other hopper gone to? Oh, it's probably gone into the chest. It's probably gone into a chest, hasn't it? Because it probably dropped down, went into a chest, fell into the hopper. So let's have a look now. Are we getting anything in this chest here? We should be getting in something or other. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. And I don't know what's going on. That's empty, and that's got gunpowder in it. Well, I'm going to have to do a bit of work, aren't I, and find out how to do that. But I won't do that today. I'll do that between episodes, I think. And you probably know, and you can tell me exactly, but by the time you've probably watched this, I've probably made the next episode anyway, because I'm a bit ahead at the moment. So that's that one thing. Let's have a look what else we got on this list here. XP drain, extract from hopper. We tried that one. The one probe we've done. Cables we've done. Capacitor we've done. So the only thing that I've got on here is the water wheel. In fact, I'd actually like to do the Magneticraft windmill. So let's have a look at what that one is. Maybe we'll do both actually. But we've got to make a water wheel. So what we needed for that, of course, was steel ingots, and we need these. So treated wood planks and treated wood sticks. So we're going to need, did it say 8? No, it's only 4. So we basically need 4. We need 12. Yes, we need 16 sticks and 12 blocks. We can do that, no problem at all. We've got a lot. We have 1 stick here. Let me get rid of the stuff that I've got on me, like the gunpowder out. One stick, and we've got a lot of treated wood planks here, so that was nether bricks, yeah. So we need to make 16 sticks. Okay. And then we can actually make the wooden pieces like this. So we should be able to make 4 exactly. Yeah, perfect. We can put the rest of this back, so we have some space in our inventory, and then we can actually make the steel ingot. Now, where did I put steel? I've put it somewhere. But there should be some in the blast furnace anyway. So let's get that out of the blast furnace. I always had to light up this area here because of the creeper. Creeper came along, nearly blew me up. I did spot him. Fortunately, I did spot him before he tried to blow me up. So, and I could give him the quick shuriken treatment. Oh, that's interesting. Let's put the steel in this chest and then we can do it straight away. If I look at the right thing, like the crafting table, we can do it. Shift click it into place and we've got our water wheel. I need 3 of these, of course, to make a proper water wheel. So I'll do that and I'll set that up between episodes, I think. You see, I've been using the hammer. Oh, and I want to do the tap, don't I? Let's go and get this tap. How am I going to do this to get that stuff? What type of fluid pipes have we got? We got them from Immersive Engineering. I wonder. I think they should be in here. I made a pump, but I'm not sure I need the pump. So we do need the pump, but later on we should have some Immersive Engineering pipes. I thought we got more than that. Okay, let's have a look at those in a second once we've had another sleep. Actually, no, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll play with that between episodes, see if I can figure it out. In the meantime, let's have a look at the windmill. So, now the windmill from Magneticraft. What I'm basically working all of this time, of course, is to get power done. What I need to like to do is to actually make the tough expansion stuff. Wind turbine. That's machine blocks fabric. Fabric's no big deal. I'm not sure how many of these we need. I think it might be just light iron plates. Let's have a look. Rather than try to be, I'll have to look in the book. So this will be a generator. Machines, generators, wind turbine. So it's a block that produces energy from wind. So it needs a space of 8 by 8 in front of the block of the placed turbine. So it depends on the amount of wind speed generated and position and the height of the wind turbine. Any block in front of it. So it's basically like any windmill. We've got the optimum configuration is a clear 8 by 8 by 16 left up. So we need 16 up and left and right. An empty space in front of the turbine. That's basically it. So it looks like it's just a 1 block thing, which actually isn't that expensive. Let's go and make that then. We've got no shortage of of those. We should be able to make 7 of these. We only need 4, don't we? Let's get the 4 out. I think it's 4 we need for that. That was a double click if you didn't realise. So what else do we need for the wind turbine? Light iron plates and 1 machine block. We should have a machine block in here already. Yes, we have. Good. So let's tell you what we'll do. We'll just click it like this, and then we put those into there, and we should be able to. Yes, we've got enough iron plates to take one of these out. Now, where are we going to put this? I have an idea. Somewhere up high with a good space in front of it. It looks like this roof up here, doesn't it? Have I got a connector with me? Yes, I have. Have I got this linked in? Let's just link this to a particular position. I haven't put that XP tap down either, but that's no big deal. We can do that. So let's connect. It's a bit awkward. Let's go up here and up here, and then connect to this one here. So we shift right click that one. Hopefully we've got enough. It's in range. I'm not 100% sure. And I was right about the pumpkins. They do only grow in autumn time. So I don't think we need this hut, and it's got plenty of wood, so I'm going to chop it down anyway. Have I got my lumber axe with me? Yes, I have. Good. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, that's quite nice. It's 3 by 3, of course. That's right. Yes. And there's some glass panes here hanging around. We can actually break with our. Have I got any space in my inventory? No, I haven't. and I put the backpack down. Great. Right. And I'm going to finish them off anyway. I'll come back in a minute. So, if I've got this right, I'll turn off F7, I don't need that on anymore. Put the windmill down any direction. Of course there's a glass pane there and I can't see it. So that, maybe here's a good space. Turbine. Put it down there, you can be picked up in a second. Let's put it down here. Oh. Now in front of it. Now which is in front? That's the question. That looks like it's going the wrong way. Actually, that's typical Magneticraft, isn't it? You would put it down in the opposite direction you expect. So let's take that out of there and that out of there. That's it. Good. So we should be able to put this down like that. It's got here wind not blocked 95%. I don't fully understand that. And it's producing 0 watts. So we should be able to put a connector down onto this now. Yeah, everything's getting picked up that I don't want. So we'll put a connector on it. Where's that pole? Over there. Might not reach. Might be too far away. That's weird as well. And can we connect this to that? Not. Oh, okay. It does actually give me a distance this time. That's quite interesting. We haven't seen that before. Now we can use these as relays. So let's put down. I'm just thinking how to do this because it's a bit awkward. How are we going to get this to that post over there? I'm not 100% sure. Well, we tell you what we can do. We might have we got a post with us? No, we haven't. We got some cable. So we could run the cable from here outwards. Let's try that. I have to be careful, of course. I don't want to fall. 5. And then I should be able to put the connector on top of that. Let's try that. It's going to have to break the connector, of course. this. Right click on it. So can we then connect it onto this one? Oh, we can, good. Now, does it tell us what power we're generating? It says 0 watts. What's going on here? Is that taking power in or is it exporting power? Do you know, I am 100% sure, but I do know one thing for certain. 95% not blocked. Well, probably because of these. Probably because of the pane of glass. Well, anyway, let's have a look. I've got my axe with me. I think there's another one around somewhere. There should be some up. Oh, there's another one. You can't see them, but you can see them. You can find them with that. So that's still not blocked, 95% not blocked. I don't fully understand where the blockage would be in that case. 8 by 8 by 16, well there's nothing above us. We're fairly high. Okay, I think that will do. It seems to be producing power. I say seems, I'm never 100% sure. But at least it's going into that. We have a solution for that, don't we? So that's great. So that's it for this episode. I think we'll call it a day. So I wish you all the best until next time. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next time yet. I think I'm going to have to look at a couple of things I want to look at. One's to sort out the items that are coming from the sieve, and I think that's going to be my high priority. But I can't think of a way of doing it, except for maybe with a vanilla way. Anyway, until next time. Bye for now.